Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Detroit Tigers. Pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Tarik Skubal. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And that's in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a heater. Here is Freddie Freeman. That's a strike. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Mookie to hit. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy at the dish. This ball's chopped on the ground, but it kicks foul. Betts leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And there's the ball. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. Back at Comerica Park. Starting on the mound in this one, Shohei Ohtani.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Swing and a ball popped up. Betts makes the grab, and there's one away. Gleyber Torres up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Drops into the glove. Out number 2. Here's Riley Green.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
And first offering is fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
On a bounce right side, Rojas tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Out towards left center. Sweeney hauls it in, and there's one away. The batter now will be Will Smith. Skubal, 28 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one missed.
No strike.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting seventh, right fielder
Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. And that's outside. And that is ball one. And another ball.
2-0.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it gets by him.
Back-to-back base hits. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two down.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Miguel Rojas in the box now. Takes strike one.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Runners stay where they are. That's ball one. Second inning here. No score.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Way high there. And now 3-1.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
2 on, 2 outs. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. There's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
On the ground. Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And next to hit for Detroit, Matt Vierling. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. The Tigers get on the board first. It's 1-0. Base is empty, one away. Colton Keith up now for the Tigers. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Top of the zone for a called strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball, still 0-2. Ball one there.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it back. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering way upstairs. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back. And it hits the fence. And he's got a double. One out. Runner at second. Jace Young up now for the Tigers. First offering, and it just misses. Keith, the runner at second with one away. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. That one fouled off. Out to center. Edman in position. Makes the catch for the out. 2 away. Now the catcher up to hit, Jake Rogers. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
And that is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at second. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0. So 2 down. Trey Sweeney now at the plate. And that's way high. And that's ball 1. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Way back there. See you later. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 4-0. Back to the top of the lineup. And next up for the Tigers, Parker Meadows. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Here's Gleyber Torres. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
2 outs. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Shohei Ohtani. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, Boog, with Ohtani on the mound today, you think about how big of a star he's become in the U.S., but his dog, Decoy, stole the show away from his master when he was being awarded his 2nd MVP. It's just so darn cute. Ohtani's dog is so popular now, the U.S. ambassador to Japan gave Decoy a fake visa as a present during a visit with Shohei. His passport and control info were listed as MVP Pup and Good Boy. Tell you what, Decoy is living the dream. Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Next offering upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
3-2.
In the dirt. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Foul ball there.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Going to count 1 and 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive.
That one ran inside, almost got him. And Mookie takes. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. On the ground to third. One at second. And it's a double play.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Muncy in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Now 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 outs.
2-2 the count.
This one in the dirt. Runner stays put at third. And now it's 3-2, and this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Gets under it and pops it up. Torres makes the grab, and that is that. Set for the bottom of the third, and the batter now, Riley Green.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some. Well, these Tigers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Now it's going to be Kerry Carpenter. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw. The tag out. So digging in, Matt Vierling. He's already homered here in this one. That missed by a lot. 1-0. And another ball. 2 out, space is empty. Just missed.
3-0.
That one finds the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And he held up just enough. That's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Makes the catch, and that's the inning. Back here in Detroit, on to the 4th. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's
Ball
downstairs. 2. And that's ball 2. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Headed towards the corner, Vierling. Long run. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Meadows makes the grab, one down. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swings through that.
Quickly in an 0-2 count. You've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And a good eye there.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. High fly ball out to left field. Green settles under it, and that'll do it. Back at Comerica Park, here's the third baseman, Jace Young. Ohtani back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, with 2 strikes, you want to stay back long enough for that breaking ball, but he handled a fastball slightly elevated. Good job by the hitter right there to spoil it away.
Muncy hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. He's already homered in this game. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first and hustling for second. The relay in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Line drive, and it goes just foul. And it's fouled away.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 1 out and a runner at second. And that one is inside. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Now here is Parker Meadows. 1 for 2. He swings and fouls one off. Misses inside. And now it's even 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Hammer, base hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Tony Gonsolin.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Torres in the box now. No balls and a strike. There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That one is upstairs. Check on the runner. Meadows dives back in safely. Just missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Tommy Edman. And that misses. Ball one. Edman, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2016. In the air, left side. Makes the grab on the run. One down. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Nope.
Just missed. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. So the lineup flips over. Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit. Popped up. Keith under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. So now it's Freddie Freeman. He is struck out and he is walked. Foul ball. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Going back. And that one is off the wall. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now it's Mookie Betts. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here is Riley Green. That clips the corner.
Well, these Tigers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
That one misses. 1-2 to count. Comebacker to the mound. Over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. And next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that'll do it. And we're back, all set for the top of the 6th. And now Max Muncy. just
that's
missed. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Vierling. And out number 1 on the grab. And now Teoscar Hernandez, 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
0-1's the count.
1 out, bases empty. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-2.
Ball 2.
Outside with a breaking ball. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Man at first with 1 gone. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch, and he just misses.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that's in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score. It's 5-2.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. When you can turn a ball around at 107.
Tommy Kahnle on the pitch here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Paz batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. On a line, base hit. Smith rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Misses outside, and it's 1-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there are 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Miguel Rojas. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two outs.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, but kept close.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I don't know how he's able.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Tyler Holton.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And that one fouled off. And here it comes. Fought off foul. Check swing, and that's a ball.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is down low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline.
No, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 6th. And now the first baseman, Colt Heath. That one hit the knees for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gonsolin fires. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Edman makes the grab, one away. And now it's going to be Jace Young. Pitch is in there, and that is strike 1. And a strike.
2.
Ground ball up the middle. Rojas tosses to first, and there are 2 outs. And the batter now, Jake Rogers. And that one upstairs, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Smith has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Will Vest.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Freeman at the plate now. That's ball 1. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there.
2 balls.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Swung on, belted. That one back. Going, gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 5-4. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 1 for 3. Gets the outside corner with that one.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, foul off first. Hauls it in for the out. Here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 3 in this one. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That's in there. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And that's through there for a strike. Strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And delivers outside. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 5. Set for the last half of the 7th. Digging in, Trey Sweeney. Gonsolin back to work. And there's the strike. Fastball for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Pajes sizes this one up, and there's one away. Parker Meadows digs in now. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next offering is outside. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to first, and it stays fair.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Popped up. Smith snags it for the 2nd out.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 2 outs. Kerry Carpenter getting ready to hit. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jason Foley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Smith in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Outside low, and the count even 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Slider misses outside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
First pitch misses with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And that's in the dirt.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swings and misses. And the count 2-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Hit in the air, center field. Meadows under it. And it's caught for the out. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Missed with a changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that one missing low. Two 1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And now it's filled up. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Here's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So they turn to their closer, Bo Brisky.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ohtani, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that's the 3rd out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tanner Scott.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. And a strike in there. Scott measures 6 feet even, 235 pounds.
1-1.
He joined the team as a free agent. That catches the outside corner, and the count 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Colt Keith. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. On a line out towards center. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Detroit, Jace Young. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Betts whips it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. On the ground, right side. Torres fires over to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Here's Betts. Right through there for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Outside low. And it's a ball and a strike. Chopper right side. Throws to first in time. And Betts is gone. So last chance for the Dodgers. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. Fouled off left side. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That's outside. And 1-1. They're down to their final strike. Risky is just one strike away. And now the count is even. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up.
Just traders, I gave you hard work and labor.